we're here at the Research Symposium with my new friend Dylan, and we're going to dive in a little bit more into your research on 3D printing, but I'm not going to give it the justice that you can give it. So I'm going to let you take it from here and tell us a little bit about your project.
Awesome. Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate this. So this past semester, I got the privilege to work with Dr. Sundaram on 3D printed and foamed lattice structures. Some of you may be wondering what exactly a lattice structure is. It's basically just a series of connected points that can be oriented in a certain pattern to basically fabricate this into a 3D printing software and actually 3D print the object. So lattice structures are very useful in energy absorption, and the whole goal of the project was to basically use compression testing to analyze these blocks' energy absorption capabilities. So through this, we were able to collect some data here, namely force at 25% deformation, the compression modulus, as well as percent deformation at 1,000 newtons. And together, through gathering all of this data, we were able to infer possible applications in the automotive and aerospace industries. Specifically for the crumple zone of a car, as you can see here, we can also implement these types of structures into seatbelts to lessen the harshness of an impact or collision on the internal organs of a person's human body, as well as for weight reduction in the aerospace industry. So it has a lot of beneficial uses.
Wow, really impressive, Dylan. I'm curious, is this in alignment with your major? What inspired you to dive deep in this research?
So initially, I actually had an internship abroad with an Italian car manufacturer, and that's where the beginning of this research started. And I kind of wanted to use my master's thesis to delve further into the topic and really understand it and just learn from it and be able to really just do this whole project on my own with the great help of Dr. Sundaram as well.
Yeah, that's a perfect segue. Tell me a little bit about that faculty to student relationship. What was that like, having that guidance?
It was really nice to have a one-on-one experience with him. He really taught me so much over the course of the semester. And I definitely will take the knowledge that I got during the semester into my career as well.
Yeah, and touch a little bit about, you were a lucky recipient of some grant money to go towards this research.
Yes. I applied to the Hardman Scholars Fund, and luckily I was able to get a grant of about $1,000 to do some research for this. Printing filament can be pretty expensive, so that's what the money was used for.
I'm sure. That's really exciting. Congrats on that. Last but not least, what's next steps for the project? Where do you hope it goes after this?
Well, next steps for the project would be actual implementation into a car and maybe do some impact testing to get real data and see if this could be actually feasible to implement into engineering industry.
Great. Well, thank you so much for sharing your hard work. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.